Last month, a bunch of us on YouTube tackled our garages and decluttered them, and today we're tackling Christmas clutter. Bum bum bum. That's right, guys. Today we are going through all of our Christmas decor and Christmas items and decluttering them. Now is the perfect time to do that at the beginning of November, because that is when donation places are actually taking Christmas items. If you try to donate them after the season, you'll be out of luck because nobody's taking it. But now is the time. So even if you're not decorating yet, it is good to just go through, get rid of anything you're not going to use, streamline everything. And for me, if you watched my horrific garage declutter video last month, you know that I am going to be moving our Christmas stuff out into our garage, because while we are very thankful to have this storage room, it is not very big, and so I need more storage because I am launching a subscription box starting end of December. You can pre-order now and learn more about it at worklifegluebox.com. And I have so many products arriving and shipping materials, and I do not have any space for it. So I am taking all of our Christmas stuff out of here, decluttering, putting it in new bins today, taking you guys along with so that I can get that stuff out of here, put it in the garage, and then at Christmas time, bring it back out, because my husband does not let me decorate before Thanksgiving, and I appreciate that. So get inspired, watch my video, then go find the other women in the playlist in the description, watch their videos, because this is part of a collaboration with Dawn from the Minimal Mom, as well as many other amazing women here on YouTube. Get inspired, declutter your own Christmas items, and enjoy the rest of the holiday season. And if you haven't already, buy your Christmas gifts. Shipping is going to be a nightmare this year, they're saying. I've already bought mine and I'll have a video on it soon. Let's get started. So first up, I'm just going to get as much of the Christmas stuff out, and anything else I have to get out to get to it. It looks crazy in there. It always looks crazy in there. There's a method to the madness. It doesn't scare me, but I need to be able to get to the Christmas stuff, which is probably a third to a half of this whole storage room. Most of what I just took out was Christmas gifts, so now you can get a better sense of everything. So all of this, a lot of this, I think that's most of it, is all Christmas stuff. So, and I have some empty spaces down here and empty bins. So I'm gonna take all the Christmas stuff out and go through it all. So I brought everything up to our playroom because it's all going outside anyway. I have more space up here, it's lighter. It's getting really hot from going up and down the stairs, but I got everything here. What I'm gonna do is quickly look through my video last year of my decor. I know not everybody has a video, but if you took photos of what you used to decorate last year, the last couple years, I would advise you to go through those to see what you actually used and take note of anything you didn't use, because chances are if you didn't use it the last year or the last 2 years, you can probably get rid of it. And I'm all about simplifying life, making life easier. I don't want to be storing things that we don't need and don't use, and I often switch things up, but I want as clear, clutter-free spaces as possible. Not that decor is clutter, but it sometimes can feel that way if there's too much of it. So I'm gonna go through as much of this. I'm gonna start with the books though, because that's very easy. I want to start with something easy, get myself motivated, feeling like this isn't too much work, so that I will keep going. But we have way too many Christmas books, so I'm gonna go through those first. With 3 little kids, I often don't get time to listen to podcasts and watch as many videos as I would like, so I love doing something I need to do that I don't love doing. Like, I've been putting this off because I really don't want to do it, but I know I should do it. So I pair it with listening to something I really love, which I'm all about the Gilmore Girls, have been for many, many years, and I love the I Am All In podcast. If you're a Gilmore Girls fan, you should be listening to it.
No, there was just something about it that didn't.
Let's do this.
As much as
still keeping a ton of books, but I'm also getting rid of like 20, which is good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is just go through every bin, take everything out. That's my biggest tip for decluttering. I just find if you take everything out, you have to put it somewhere. You can't just leave it out in your house. Hopefully, don't do that. So it's either you put it in a donate bin or you put it back in the bin. I have some extra bins since these weren't closed up that well, since our garage is detached and you just never know what gets in there. So I want everything to be really safe in there. So once I've decluttered everything, then I'll probably like start to put it into bins that will fit everything nice and tight. I'm gonna donate this. We end up never using it, and we have plenty of cups and plates. We don't need a whole separate special one for one night of the year. I realized I did something really smart last year. I put all of the ornaments that we use in one bin and all the ones we didn't use in a separate bin. So I know this is everything we need to decorate the Christmas tree with and no extras. So I know if I find any more ornaments, they're just extra ones that I don't need to keep. Thank you, past Sarah. That was a smart idea. And this is actually a ornament a day advent calendar thing that we loved last year. I bought a whole separate tree for it. So I'm gonna keep that in here since it's ornaments. Let's see. Every year I keep this. And every year we don't use it. But then I think, well, what if we do host Christmas one year and I want like a cookie display? This is why Christmas stuff is hard to declutter, because every year is different, at least for us. And it's so sentimental. So sentimental. I feel like I'm not getting rid of anything. I think I'm gonna get rid of this Noel sign. I love it, but it's hard to fit anywhere. Get rid of this Santa. I'm torn about these giant light up snowflakes. I love them, but we hung them on our bay windows in the front of our house, and they were so bright that even through our like curtains when they were closed, they were like lighting up our whole living room and our whole dining room at night, which was kind of really annoying. But I spent a decent amount of money on them. So I could sell them, but I hate selling things because it's so much work. Because people always bail, and I think I'm going to try selling them. I tried it, didn't work as I thought it would, and don't really want to do it again. Now, we have this oh gosh. We have this bakery that can light up. We don't ever have an outlet wherever I put it. I've put it in multiple places and there's never an outlet close by. So it won't light up. My 4-year-old's at an age where she touches everything, and it will either, we're not going to put it out, or it's going to be a source of stress to have it out because she's going to want to look at it. And I don't have any other items like this. And it's not sentimental. We probably got it at a garage sale. So I think I'm just going to donate it. Oh, these Mercury trees I love. But they're getting harder to decorate with because they're like big. I have 2 and they're kind of hard to group because of this glass dome around them. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to donate the stuff that I know for sure can go. I'm going to keep a small bin of the stuff I'm unsure about, but I'm going to leave it in the garage when we bring in all our Christmas stuff. And if I don't end up using it when it's time to decorate, like I don't think of it and I decorate and I feel happy with everything, then I'm gonna donate it, because it'll still be like a good time to donate, because it'll be right after Thanksgiving. But that's what I'm gonna do with anything that I'm unsure about. I'm gonna put in a separate bin. This is another one of those things. I don't love it. My kids like it, but it's super breakable and I doubt they're even gonna remember it, so I'm gonna donate that. Okay, so I still have a lot I'm keeping. I know it's a lot, but I love decorating for Christmas. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 big bins, 3 smaller bins. I took this stuff out of that big blue bin because it didn't seal up very well, and put it in these 3 smaller bins. Then I have these Christmas books I'm keeping in the house, and these 2 things. These are things I'm selling or saving, unsure about. And then this is all I'm donating. So I am donating over a whole bin of stuff, which feels really, really good. So the plan is to bring everything out to the garage, and then at like the weekend after Thanksgiving when we decorate for Christmas, anything I don't use, it's gonna go. So that way I really, really know. So hopefully a few other things will go, but for now, I feel good about my progress. I got rid of a whole bin of stuff. That's really good. So now I gotta get it out of here to the donation center as soon as possible so that I don't second guess anything. I would love to know, how many bins of Christmas stuff do you have? Am I crazy? Do you have more? We all have different size homes. We all have different ways we like to do things, so no judgment here at all. But make sure you go check out the other women participating in this collab. Thank you always to Dawn from The Middle Mom and everyone else in this collab. It's so fun to do these things together. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.